Hi developers, welcome back to Code Step by Step. My name is Anil. In this part of Node.js, we will learn how we can create a CURD operation with the MongoDB. So first question is, what is CURD operation? CURD operation simply means create, read, update and delete operations. Whenever we are learning any database, any language, any framework or any library, that time we must have to know that how we can perform a CURD operation in that, and after that we can see that we have the basic knowledge of this framework or this language or this DB. Second question is, maybe some guys are just thinking that why we are just making tutorials on MongoDB in a Node.js series. The reason is, in the upcoming videos we will connect Node.js with the MongoDB, and for that time we need a basic knowledge of MongoDB, right? That's why I created 3 videos. In first video we learned that how we can install MongoDB. In second video we learned the basic command, and this is a third video. Here we are learning CURD operations, and after that we have a basic, or you can say that a good knowledge of MongoDB, and now we can connect it with the Node.js, and we can easily understand that what's actually going on in this MongoDB and uh, Node.js connection, and we can easily create the APIs and all, right? So again, let's come back the points. First of all, we will learn that how we can insert data inside the collection. And now if you don't know what is collection, then you can watch our previous video. Link is given in the description box, because in that video I already told you what is MongoDB, what is database, what is collection and all, right? So we'll insert data in MongoDB. After that we will learn how we can check the inserted data, we will update data, we will delete data inside a collection, and at the last we will discuss some important interview questions also. So how we can insert data? We can do it with the two ways. One, we can use command line. Second one, we can use the MongoDB Compass. So I am opening here MongoDB Compass, because it provides the GUI tool as well as command line also. So I will tell you the both way how we can insert data, delete and update and data with the help of command line as well as with the GUI tool, right? So here maybe some guys are just confused that is that MongoDB? No, this is basically a MongoDB Compass tool, which is basically used for just a GUI, you can say that interface for MongoDB. MongoDB you can't see like is MongoDB is, where is that, and is that any UI and all. This is just installed in our system, we cannot see it, right? So if you want to just check that this is installed or not, you can just simply open the command line and simply check here Mongo. So don't be confused between Mongo, this is a database, and MongoDB Compass is basically a tool that can help us to interact with the MongoDB, right? So first of all, what we need here, so let's create a database. I already told you how we can create a database and collection in last video. If you did not watch that, then obviously you can watch it. So let me create my database name, which is ecom. Collection name, let's say products. Never put your collection name as a singular, because we cannot just make our collection name like product, because in that table we know that there is a lots of products, so it always should be products. So now let's create your database, and here we can see that this is our e-commerce database, and now let's click on it, and here is our product table. So for a moment we don't have any data inside it. So how we can insert data? First we can insert it with the GUI tool, like insert data from here, but I will tell you within a moment. But first of all, let's see that how we can insert data with the help of command line. So even you can use this Mongo's command line, or you can use your default command line tool. It's totally up to you. This is little bit easy, and it will provide the auto intelligence also. That's why I use MongoDB Compass command line. So just simply put here, first of all we just have to jump on ecom data. After that simply put here db dot products dot insert many and one. We can insert many document also, but for a moment let's learn how we can insert one. After that let's just create an object here, and let's put your all keys and values. So I just want to insert let's say name. So let's say mobile name is M40. After that let's say put the brand name, and brand can be, let's say, Samsung. And third one, mm, let's say price, and price can be let's say $250. You can use a string also, but price always should be in an integer, that's why this is in the different color. And last one is category, and let's say category is mobile, and now we can enter it. Here you can see that acknowledged, one data is entered. We can refresh it, you can see that one data is entered, right? And there is a three type of view, you can just see them, like object, like just like table, or just like a normal list. So now let's see how we can insert one more data. So let's say my product name is iPhone Max Pro or something. Brand can be, let's say, Apple. Price is $1,250,100 actually, and categories will be the same, mobile. We can insert it again, refresh it. Now you can see that again we have the two data. So now let's see how we can insert the data like GUI tool. So let's simply go with the document, and from here let's add data. So here I am just putting here name. So let's say name is U20. We have to use here double quotes, keep in mind. After that let's simply put here brand. Let's say our brand is Vivo. Price, let's say price is $150 or something. Okay, so here again we have to just use it like okay, we don't need actually this quotes, because we can just put it like a number, because this is basically a price. This is a numeric value. Last one is category, and let's say category can be mobile or something. And whenever I will just insert it, you can see that third data is also inserted here. You can just check it in the any views, in a list view or in object view or in the table view. This is perfectly fine. So our first point is completed with the command line as well as with the UI. So now let's move with the second one. How we can just check all datas like read operation. So first thing is that this is already in a readable form, because we can just read it. Second thing, if you want to just read it with the command line, then you can just simply put here db dot your collection name, which is products, dot find, and this will be a function, and enter it. Now you can see that we got the all three data. Great. After that, how we can update it? So let's say you want to update the price of iPhone Max Pro. You want to just update it from 250 to 200, 1200, right? So how we can do it? For that, just simply go with a db dot products dot update 1, and after that this will be a function, and here we have to create two objects. One, the value on that respect we will just update the value. So let's say we want to just simply update here where we have name is you can see that iPhone Max Pro, and there is a really high chance to be a mistake. So what we can do here, we can just simply go with the another mobile name, let's say U20. and you want to update its uh, let's see, we want to update its price to 150 to 100. So for that, let's just create a one more object here, and we have to just simply put here dollar set. That means we are just setting up the values. Again, we need a object, just simply put here price, and we can update this price. Let's say we are updating it uh, with the 200, and whenever I'm just entering it, you can see that one count match and one is updated. So now let's refresh it. Now you will find that price is updated. Great. And this is really easy to just update the price from here. You can just change it like this. So let's say you want to update the price of Apple, then just put it to 1200 and we can update it. And if you want to refresh it, it will still fine. So now let's go with the delete. So delete is really easy. From here we can just simply put a delete on U20 and we can just delete it. So let's say you want to delete by the command line, then again this is easy. Just simply put here db dot products dot delete one, and here what we can do here, we can simply put here object. So let's say we want to delete where our product name is M40, and just enter it. Now you can see that acknowledged and one count is deleted. Here you can see that. So with that way we can delete, update, view and insert data inside collection. Thank you so much for watching this video. Now it's time of interview question. A really basic interview question can be asked that what is CURD operation. So we can see that whenever we want to perform create, read, update, delete operations, so that we can say that this is a CURD operation. Second thing is how we can insert and check and update and delete data. So in interviews they can ask the queries to just perform these operations, because they are basic operations and we must have to know that how we can perform these operations. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please don't forget to subscribe my channel.